on, I thought I'd do a video to show you how to do a face mask to protect yourself from this COVID-19. So for an adult's one, you'll need a piece of fabric, if you can see that. So it's 15.5 inches long, and then on the width is only 8.5 inches wide. For a children's, you'll need 13.5 inches by 6.5 inches. Also, you'll need pins, cotton, I'm using pink, well, I just love pink, and also scissors, and also a pen, which for me this is actually a dressmaker's pen. And what you want to do with your material is fold it in half. So you're doing the shorter ends by folding the shorter ends together, so I don't know if you can see that. That's what you're doing. And then you're going to pin it together. I'll show you, just bear with me a moment. You're going to pin it together to keep the fabric together. And as you can see, I've pinned it across. Now in the middle here, you need a 2-inch gap, because once you've added things, oh, which reminds me, for the elastic for the ears, I've just picked up 2 thin hair bands, which I will be cutting, so I can show you what I was using. And I actually sew these in place, so basically that's what I'll be using for the ear things, but I'll show you that in a moment. So yes, so what you're going to do, the reason I said to use a dressmaker's pencil, because I like to draw a straight line, because I like to hand stitch, but you can actually use a sewing machine. So you want to leave a gap in the middle there and sew across. And then when you get to the side seams, make sure you're elastic. You don't need to use a hairband if you don't want to. You can actually use a piece of elastic, or you can just tie in about, I don't know, about maybe about 8 inches long and about 1 inch wide of fabric. You'll need 4 of those as ties at the back. But when you're adding your elastic, remember you need to add it inside and not over the top like that. It needs to be inside, because when you sew across there, the elastic wants to be on the inside of this, and you'll do that both sides. Now when you've done all that and the elastics are all in place, the gap up the top is where you will be folding everything back out. Now once you've done all that, I will try and show you the best I can, is when it's folded the right way around, you'll need to pleat it 3 times. Now to pleat it, this is where your pins will come in handy, so I'm going to do it the best I can. To pleat it, it's just a little fold like so. I don't know if you can see that, because I am using black today. Then that's where you want to pin it into place, and you want to do that 3 times. So that's a rough idea. So 1, 2, like I say, I'm only doing this as a guideline, so if you want to do your own, you've got the materials to do that for you. So I'm just pinning that in place so I can show you what I mean when I've done. So I've done my first pleat. Like I say, pins are amazing, especially when you're sewing things together, whether, like I say, by machine or by hand. But yeah, this is where my dress marker pen comes in, because I like to draw straight lines in there. So I've just done 2. So you'll have to ignore all my pins, because like I say, I'm only showing you this in a quick video. You'll have more time on your hands to sew it together. I'm not actually sewing it together, I'm just showing you what you need to do. So just bear with me a little bit longer and I will show you. One more pin there. So basically you'll end up with something like this. So once, I don't know if you can see that on the end there, so catch the light there, those are the pins. So what you need to do now is sew across the top that way, and actually sew across the top that way. You don't sew it all the way through, so you're not sewing there, you're just sewing that way so the top and bottom, and then you take all your pins out, then your elastic should be in place, so when you do wear it, it'll go across like that and round your ears, but that place where you haven't sewn at all will actually fit all around that. So I hope you find that useful. I know I'm not putting it together, but I'm doing it as a quick video so you can actually do one for yourself. But the best advice is help me save you by you saving me. So best of love everyone, and best of luck.